Welcome to the DAFT Big Girl family. Welcome to the Talk After Our Walk. If you're just coming over with us from our first live, A Mile in My Shoes, welcome. I don't know what's going on. Normally, I would see notifications that the live has gone live, but for whatever reason, I'm not seeing that this morning. So, I don't know. A lot of interesting things are happening. I'm going to say hi to Miss Jacinta Fuentes. Welcome. Once again, you are joining us for the Talk After Our Walk. This is the second live that we do every morning, following our Mile in My Shoes. Today is day 52 of our walk. This morning's walk was full of surprises, starting with an unexpected guest who laced up and joined the live. But here's the real plot twist. Our community is growing, and it's reaching across continents. That is a part of the daily affirmations for the Big Girl and All of Us brand. We do this every morning, TikTok Live, 6:30 a.m. So if you are looking for someone to walk with, you found them. We're out here every morning, 6:30. We're on day 52. We're on a quest to walk 365 days. Let's see what happens and where we are after a year of walking. Hopefully, we've just increased our step count. My daily goal right now is 10,000 steps a day. That's roughly 5 miles. If you are doing more than that, that is wonderful. If you're not able to hit 10,000 steps a day, start somewhere and just keep going. Start somewhere and keep going. Are we still broadcasting? Mm-hmm. Awesome. You all, we have been having some... From early steps to heartfelt stories, A Mile in My Shoes is no longer just a walk, it's a movement. And what's clearer now more than ever, we need each other. This journey isn't just about getting healthy, it's about getting connected. So if you showed up today, thank you. You didn't just walk, you helped us move forward together. Be sure to join us for the next Mile in My Shoes tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Today is day 52 of our walk, and this morning we were out bright and early, and we talked about the classic line, just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Has anybody out there ever heard? Thank you so much for the confetti. But has anybody ever heard that phrase, pull yourself up by your bootstraps? What does that mean to you? And then what I really started thinking about today is people tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, meaning that you need to do stuff for yourself and help yourself. But the real question for me is, what do you do if you don't have any straps to pull from? If you're working from a deficit, because might I remind everybody, we're not all at the same place. We're not all at the same place at the same time. And every once in a while, you have to, I've heard that saying, yes. Yeah, so I don't know. I just started thinking about it. Let me see if Miss Joyce is there. We got an invite from Miss Joyce to co-host. Hey, Miss Joyce, how are you?
I'm fine, Mom.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy to see you in person. You look so good. I know you said you weren't feeling great.
Thank you, Mom.
I know you said you weren't
Yes,
feeling
Mom.
great, but I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, Mom.
Glad to see you. So, did you want to play a game or something this morning? A match? I see that there's a way to do that, but I don't want to get you in trouble because it looks like you might be at work.
I'm at work.
You're at work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not get you in trouble. Let's not get you in trouble, but I'm really happy to put a face, an actual face with your name and stuff. So since we have you on, um do you all have any sayings? Well, let everybody know where you're from. Tell everybody who you are and let everybody know where you're from.
I'm from Nigeria
From
and I
Nigeria.
stayed in Open State. Yeah.
Okay. So listen, we have a saying here in the United States. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Have you ever heard that saying before? Or do you have a saying in Nigeria that's kind of similar to that? Like you have to do it for yourself?
Yes, I've been hearing something like that, but I've I've not tried.
So is it more so tell us about the culture in Nigeria. So is it more family oriented in Nigeria, or is everybody just kind of out for themselves?
Yes, you're going to work for yourself. As a matter of fact, I work in a company,
Mhm.
so that is where I am.
So I'm saying, so where you are, is family very important? Is it really important to have
Yes, they
family?
are very important. Yes.
Yeah, here
Your
family
family
is
is your number one priority.
okay. Are you the oldest in your family?
Yes.
You are. How important is it for you to be the oldest girl?
You know, the elders, you have the responsibility to take care of your siblings, your mothers, your fathers, so everybody has on your neck.
Mm, there's a lot of pressure.
You have to take care of them.
A lot of pressure. We are getting a lot of people into this into the live today. I didn't think I set it up that way today, but welcome. Who just joined us? Hello, hello.
The noise is too much.
Hello, hello. I don't know. I don't know who just joined us, Miss Joyce. Let's see, it says Doms Lenoble invites you to a live match. You have time for a match? Let's do a match. Since we have everybody on here, if everybody wants to do a match, let's just do a match.
You can go ahead.
All right. So for those of you that are joining us, we are engaged in a match. So the way this works, double tap those screens, people. Double tap the screens, and young person that just joined us in this match, it looks like you are behind the wheel. So please make sure you are not driving and playing a game. That's scary. So double tap the screens, you guys. Give us some hearts and stuff. And while we're playing, Miss Joyce, we were having a really good conversation. You were telling me how in Nigeria it's very important. Family is very important. It's very important here too. I think that we share in that.
Okay.
My family is very close. My extended family is very close, but we are so scattered over different states here. So it's hard unless we make an effort to call each other every single day. We don't see each other every day. But do you see your family every
Even
day?
here. No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. I've not seen them for like 4 years now.
Oh no, I am so sorry. And to the other person on the
Well,
phone,
my father is late. So I have like five siblings.
Okay.
I'm the eldest, so
Mm-hmm.
it's my responsibility to take care of them. So that is why I'm here to work hard to take care of them.
Gotcha. All right, you guys, we're in the midst of a match, so give us some hearts. Double tap those screens. We have 2 minutes 47 seconds left in this match. I don't even know how we started the match because I wasn't doing that today, but since we are, good morning to the young man that's joined us. Good morning. Maybe he can't hear us. I don't know.
Good morning.
Oh, there you are. Where are you joining us from, sir? I don't know if he said something. Where are you joining us from? Hello. All right, well, I don't know. Tap the screens. That's all I can tell you, folks. If you're in the live, tap the screen. Apparently, we are in the throes of a serious match here. And right now, we are at 1 minute, 41 seconds. Yes, the match has started, Marilyn. The match has started. So please make sure that you are double tapping those screens so that we can see some progress on the bar. This is the most pitiful match ever. You can't see it. What? A creator has quit. Match ended. Oh well. Oh well, that was short lived. But anywho, yeah. But so Miss Joyce, have you been following? Have you been following the second live that we do?
Huh?
Have you been following the second live that we do each day? You know, we do the first live, we go out and walk. I know that you come into that one, but the second live, which is this one, we try to talk about what we did on the walk.
Okay. I didn't think so.
No? I am trying to understand how this is working. Because I did not initiate any matches, so this is interesting. It's like something else is driving it or something. I don't know. Let's see what is happening here.
Good
All right,
morning,
well,
sir.
listen.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Where are you joining us from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria? That's
Yes.
awesome.
You?
I'm in the United States. So I'm in the middle of my live, and I started getting all these requests and stuff to join the live. So we are talking about something, and then here we are, another one. Do you guys want to just play games today? Is that why you guys are in the live, to do a match? Where are you from? The new person that just came in.
Nigeria.
Everybody's from Nigeria except me. What has happened?
Where are you from?
I am in Georgia in the United States.
All right. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
So wait, what's the time difference? It's nighttime there, right?
No.
It's not?
No.
What's the date? Are you guys ahead of us a day?
This 12:51.
Yes. 12:51.
Yeah.
Next few minutes to 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. But it's still the 24th of July? Are you guys just ahead of us
Yes.
by
Yes.
a few hours? Okay. Okay.
Hello, Joyce.
It's like the network.
Wait a minute. You guys know each other? You guys know each other? No.
No, we don't.
Okay. I assume so. Nigeria is a pretty big place, so I wouldn't assume everybody knows each other.
Yeah, very bigger than
Don't you
Georgia.
stay in the
I'm
United
sure it
States?
is bigger than Georgia. Hey, but listen, you guys are joining me for my live, so would you all want to answer a couple of questions with me? And then
Don't you stay
Sure.
let's
in
just see
Georgia?
if let's just see what the differences are in the cultures, okay? So
Okay.
we were talking
Huh?
today. There's a saying here in the United States to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and that means to help yourself, you know. But I was thinking that, it sounds good in theory, but what happens if you don't even have the bootstraps to pull yourself up with? Because we're not all working from the same place. So, do you have a saying in Nigeria that is similar to that to help yourself, or is it more everybody reach back and help the other person?
Hmm. Sure. There is no such saying in Nigeria. Yeah, no such thing.
Yeah, Miss Joyce was telling me that family is very big, is very important in Nigeria. It's very important to me too,
Yeah.
but what do you think the differences are in your relationship with your family there
No, no, there's no
versus
difference.
no difference?
We are very united. Um, we love each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely the same here. So, is there anybody in your life that has helped you to get where you are today?
Yeah, my mom.
Your mom?
No, no, no.
Ah, Joyce, no one has helped you. At least your boyfriend should
If
do.
someone
Maybe.
affects me, I will not be here. I don't have a
Yes,
boyfriend.
now. Abi.
I'll not be here suffering myself.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, I was thinking this morning
Sir,
that
can you hear me?
what'd you say?
Can you hear me?
Sure.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, well, I was
No, I
thinking
mean
today.
this position with positive. Is that your name?
I'm having a hard time hearing you. So, what was the question?
He's asking you what's your name. Like, what's your
Oh,
name?
my name is Tamara. Be Positive is the name of my company. So you guys,
Oh,
you
okay.
guys are
What's the
joining.
purpose of your company?
Well, we are a multimedia company, so we do a lot of things. We do web design, graphic design, a whole bunch of stuff. But we're also producing the live that you're looking at now too. It's daily affirmations for the big girl in all of us. So I started the
Hmm.
live to try and help older women like myself. You guys are very young. I'm not so young. I'm not,
Wow.
I'm not so young, and so when you get to be
How
my
old are you?
age, you need help. So anyway, um, another couple of questions for you guys, if you don't mind my asking. So you said, so your name is Justice.
Yeah, justice.
So Justice, you said that you credited your mom with helping you. How did your mom help you, or how has your mom helped you to get where you are today?
Okay. From my birth, my mom has been supporting me financially. She has been anytime that I get sick, she sends me support medically and financially.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now, she believes I've grown up, so she wants me to be totally independent. So, but sometimes she wants me to be the one helping her. So she has been of help.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad isn't the same. Yeah,
Did you grow up with both your mom and your dad?
yeah. I grew up with both of them, but my mom is more active. My mom takes responsibility more
Mm-hmm.
than my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to weigh in before we go on to another question? Hola. How do you say your name, young man?
Alamide.
I'm sorry. I'm having a really hard time hearing, and I'm trying to turn up my I'm trying to turn up my system, but
He said Olamide.
Olamite. Okay.
Yeah.
So Olamite, what
Yes.
about you? Did you grow up with you? Do you live at home
I
with
have
your
no self
parents, or
here.
are you on your own?
No, 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 no. I stay alone.
Okay. So did anybody help you to get where you are?
No, I work for myself.
You work for yourself. Okay. Okay. It sounds like you guys are pretty independent. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, as for me, my mom and my dad helped me a lot. They helped me get through college. They've helped me even to this day. If I call them and I need something, my mom and dad both go out of their way to make sure that along with I have a younger sister that I grew up with, and she has kids, and so by extension, my mom and dad help her children too, as though they were their own. So I'd venture to say that without them, I would definitely not be where I am today. So I'm not self-made. That's kind of the narrative that people would have you to think, that you can just do it all by yourself. But the whole point of my
So,
live today is that you can't do it by yourself. Sometime, every once in a while, everybody needs help. Everybody needs a hand
yeah.
to get where they are. So that's why that saying, just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, I don't buy into that. It sounds good to say that, hey, I did all this by myself, but somebody helped you somewhere. Otherwise, I don't think that you would be able to do what you do. But let me welcome in a couple of people into the live. We have Justice Akpabio. And you guys don't laugh at me for the way I pronounce the words. I'm doing my best.
No, it's okay. No problem.
Oh man. What's the national language in Nigeria? Do you have a national language? Or do you guys speak multiple
Yes.
languages?
The official language is English.
Is what?
But English.
Is English? Really?
Yeah. But we have so many other languages from different tribes.
Okay.
Yeah. We have the Igbo, we have the Yoruba,
Okay.
we have the Hausa,
Mm-hmm.
we have the Ibibio, and Ijo. There are so many. So, but what the language that unites all of them is English.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's similar.
We're colonized
Mm?
by the British.
Gotcha. My
Mm.
mother is from the Philippines, and the languages that unite all of them are either English or Tagalog, because I think they have over 120 different dialects. So if
Wow.
she is talking to one of her friends and she's speaking her dialect, her friend won't, if she grew up in another place, her friend won't understand what she's saying. So they either have to speak Tagalog so that they all understand,
No.
or they have to speak English. That is so crazy. That
Yeah.
is so crazy. In the United States, we have English is supposed to be, I guess, the main language, but we have a lot of different accents. So someone from the South may say something,
Wow.
and someone from the North may not understand, but we're still speaking English. It's just all in the, it's all in the accent. I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyway, so let me share with you guys some of the did you knows, and you guys let me know if this is the same there as it is here. But it says that studies show that people are more willing to help than we assume. They've done a study that says that most people underestimate how likely strangers are to say yes to a request. So if you see that someone needs help, how quickly are you to help them? Are you quick to help them, or are you quick to say no, that's not my problem?
I do help people.
You are not going to say no.
Well, that's
I do
very.
help because it's part of my belief.
Mm-hmm,
I'm a Christian,
mm-hmm,
so we believe that we should love one another. If I see someone maybe in the street, a beggar, and the person asks me for money, maybe 200 naira,
mm-hmm.
and I have the money, I can just give because the Bible says that the more you give, the more you receive. Yeah. So it's like that too. I believe most Christians, it should be their culture, their nature to give and to help others. For me, if I have, I'm not wasting you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Once again, it kind of translates the same way here too. But I think it just depends on the person, you know. It depends on the person that you ask, because some people are quick to help, and then there are other people who, for whatever reason, they don't want to. So I don't know. I think that's the same culturally. Ola, you look like you are tired, friend.
Like individual differences. Yeah, that's true.
All
That's true.
right.
Ola, does your job require you to work at night?
Yes.
Okay. The rest of us are trying to wake up, and you're over there just trying to sleep, man. You're gonna put us to sleep.
Olamide don't want to talk.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
listen.
know.
Um.
But,
So
but I believe that the
They are
people that
asking
help
question. You need to answer.
now, it's less than the people that
Eh?
used to help before because of the way people don't love again like the way they
Do
do
my work
before.
more and I'm only half and things like that.
Like love now, the percentage has reduced
hmm
compared to the old days. Even though it's individual differences, but naturally love has reduced. You know, it could be because of several reasons. Maybe the economic um, situation of the nation,
hmm
or maybe family background, and several other reasons. But naturally, love, the way people help people, has reduced compared to some centuries back.
hmm Yeah, I would agree with that. It's definitely different. Like I said, I'm older than you all are. Um, but I
How old are
remember.
you?
How old am I? Man, you're not supposed to ask a woman how old they are.
I don't know.
No, I'm joking. I'm 51. I'm happy.
I don't miss
I'm
call.
happy to report that I'm
I just
51.
dey here too.
You froze, Justice. Miss Joyce, Justice asked me how old I was. I told him I was 51, and then he froze. Hi, me. I shocked him. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, you guys are much younger than I am, I would imagine. But here in the United States, when I was a little girl, we were very community oriented. And if something happened in the community, everybody would pull together. They would rally together and they would help. But now you don't know. It's like you don't even know who your neighbors are anymore, you know? So Justice said that, now it seems like love has diminished a little more. And I would have to agree. Everybody seems more self-centered, and that might not be the case, but it seems that way to me. So I think we need to get back to, trying to help each other. I think we should get back to helping each other because, again, I don't think
You wanna help
anybody
me?
can do. Oh, what did you
I
say?
should help you.
No, not you.
Sir?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Were you going to say
I
something,
said that
Olamide?
it was not you. I was. Yes, I said that. Do you want to help me?
Do I want to help you? I don't know.
Yes. Can send me a gift.
Send you a gift? Man, you're in my life. You send me a gift.
You should join my life and send me a gift. I appreciate it now.
Uh-huh. Well, listen, I appreciate you guys coming in, and I'm gonna try to finish up my my live so that I can wrap this up because I have to go work, so that I would have enough resources to send you a gift. Oh, let me know.
You send me a gift.
Yeah. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you
Thank you,
guys. I appreciate you all so much for coming in and for answering a couple of questions and stuff. I'm not really sure how this happened, but I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did happen. And Justice, if you're still out there listening, I'm sorry I shocked you into dropping off the call. But yes, I am 51 years young, and I'm proud of that fact. But thank you guys so much, and I will chat with you guys later, okay?
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye. Bye.
Well, that was interesting. We got a chance to hear the perspective of some young people that live in Nigeria, which is really cool. I wasn't expecting that at all, and I'm not really sure how it happened because I promise you, I'm not over here. I'm not over here hitting buttons or anything or these tools to bring anybody into the feed. But Miss Joyce is someone that has joined our feed before. We've had a chance to do gameplay with her once when I was first starting the lives, I believe is when I met her. So that was really cool. And it would seem that even though we live on opposite sides of the globe, values are still values. And as you heard Justice mention, he didn't make it to where he is on his own. He didn't make it to where he is on his own. So I think that kind of just lends itself back to what I was talking about earlier when I started to think about this notion of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. I think it sounds really, really good to say that you are a self-made person. I think it sounds really great to think that you can do all of these things on your own. But if you take time to really think about it, you've probably been receiving help from someone, somewhere along the line. You had to have gotten help from someone. And so with this particular live, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's helped me. And just recently I've had to ask help from some of my friends, my family members and stuff to assist me through some really difficult situations, but they stepped up and, I don't know. I can't say thank you enough, but I wanted to come on a very public platform to express my thanks because it means more to me than you'll ever know. Hey, Justice, I'm not going to invite you back in. Well, actually, you know what? Let me invite you back in. Set the stage for guests to perform in turn. Once you start a show, guests will take turns performing and engaging with viewers. Okay. I don't know what all this is. Hey, Justice, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Hey, I'm sorry I shocked you into not being able to speak. But I think you were going to tell us something and your broadcast broke up. We were talking about, the need for help. But you were, I think you were asking me how old I was. I don't know if you heard me when I said, but I am 51. So I think I was probably the oldest person on that feed.
You look younger, Sha.
Thank you so much. You're very kind. You're very kind, but I don't have any money to send you, so I don't know how many compliments I'll be able to accept.
No problem. No problem.
Hey, but listen, I was just letting everybody know that I thought about this particular theme for today because I have received help from a number of people, and just here recently, my friends have stepped in and they've stood in the gap for me. And so I wanted to use this platform to tell everybody thank you for their help and to acknowledge that, without the help of my friends and my family, I would not be able to do what I do now. So thank you. And thank you to you, Justice, as well for tuning in. And I hope that you'll continue to come into to the lives and check us out. We do 2 lives every day. The first live is at 6:30 in the morning. We go out walking together, and then we do the first mile of our day together. And then the second live is what you're in right now. This is the talk after our walk, where we come back in and we talk about the things that we discussed in our walk. So I do hope that you'll continue to join us and share the lives, with other people, especially vintaged women in your life who may, benefit from some of the resources that we try to pass along.
It's okay.
Yeah. But I'm going to let you go for now, and then maybe we can co-host again sometime in the near future.
No problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. And okay, so we're back. All right, so you guys, that was Justice. I'm glad to have met new friends. I will say this for the platform, going live, it's really cool because I get a chance to talk to people that I normally would never be able to talk to, because we are quite literally on the opposite side of the globe from one another. And it's really awesome to see and meet people from other countries and to share our cultures with one another. And it's also interesting to see how closely related our cultures are, because, we're all part of the human race. So it should not come as any type of shock to see that, other people, they do things that are similar to what we do, because if you're doing the right thing, then why wouldn't you be doing, similar things? But anyway, my main points today, I just wanted to talk about the myth of the self-made person. Again, my theories on that are simple. I don't believe that anybody is self-made. Somebody somewhere helped you along the way, whether it was a kind word that they extended to you when you were feeling down, whether it was a financial contribution that they made to whatever situation you found yourself in, whether it was, just making an introduction to someone who could help shape and help change your life. Somebody somewhere helped you get where you are. And the other thing that I wanted to make mention of is that when someone is asking you for help, when and if someone asks you for help, one of the reasons that I like to help people and especially if I see that you have a need, I don't even want you to have to ask me. So for instance, Justice mentioned that if someone comes up and they ask him for money on the street or something, I know there are a lot of different schools of thought. I've encountered people. I have people in my life who are very kind people, but their thoughts about like helping someone on the streets are different than my thoughts, and that's okay. This is not an indictment against anybody, but I work from the premise that if someone on the street is asking me for help, they are probably not asking because they want to be out there. And there may be some bad intentioned folks who they may be making more money than I am. I don't know. And that's fine, but it's not for me to judge what their situation is. I'm taking you at face value, taking it at face value that you need my help. And if you do, and I have it to give, I'm going to give. There is a scripture in the Bible that says, how's it go? Beware when entertaining strangers, for some have entertained angels unaware. And I'm a Christian, so there's no misgivings about that. And you may not be, but that is part of what fuels me to do the things that I do, because you never know. You never know what someone's situation is. You never know. If you believe in the Bible, as I do, I believe that that is a true thing. There have been a couple of instances in my life where I am almost certain that the person that I was interacting with was an angel, because I never saw them again. And I don't mean like, 3 years later, I never encountered them again. I mean, I had an exchange with them. We spoke. I turned around to do something else. They left and nobody had even seen who it was that I was talking to. I know that's probably going to sound weird to some, but I promise you that has happened to me no less than 3 times that I can remember right now off the top of my head. So I'm very, very big on that. And as Justice mentioned, I also believe that to whom much is given, much is required. So if I can help, I do my best to help. But what is difficult for me is asking for help. And so that also prompts me to do more for people when I have access to the resources that they need, because I know how humbling it is to have to put pride aside and not worry about your ego so much, so that you can actually receive the help that you need. So this myth of the self-made person, I believe that's what it is. I believe it is a myth. I don't believe that we can necessarily pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, because as I mentioned at the top of the show, some people don't even have straps on their boots to pull. So, there's that. But we have to get to the point where we let go of shame or guilt even for reaching out in times of need, because we all need help from time to time. So if you are the helper or if you are the helpee, remember that, different times of our lives, we may find ourselves in either position, but, just be kind and be mindful that, there, but for the grace of God, go I. So, asking for help. Another one of the did you knows that I came across today was, once again, Google search. Not any deep vetting of anything. So this is surface level stuff here. But again, if it's on the internet, it's got to be true, right? Asking for help reduces stress. According to research from the APA, it shows that it lowers cortisol and increases feelings of belonging. Here's some quotes that I found that might help you through your day. Asking for help isn't giving up. It's refusing to give up. We rise by lifting others. That is by Robert Ingersoll. That first one was unknown. And then finally, you don't have to do it alone, and you were never meant to. Brene Brown mentioned that. So what's something you wish people knew about asking for help? Put it in the chat. What's one thing? What is something you wish people knew about asking for help? Just respond in the comment section if you don't mind. And then at the beginning of the episode, I ask you all to put a heart, put a thumbs up or something in the chat if you've ever had occasion where someone has helped you. Has anyone ever helped you in your life? And if you're not too afraid to let us know in the comment who that person was, who helped you in your life. For me, it's my mom, my dad, my sister, my nephews, my family, at large has helped. My friends, they've all helped in really, really big ways. And sometimes I am, I don't know, it's a very difficult thing sometimes to receive the help because I really want to be in a position to help other people. And I wish that I could do more for the people who are actually helping me. And I will. That it is all right to ask for help. It does not make you weak or less of a person. I would agree, Marilyn. I agree. So I just want to take, again, as I mentioned before, I just want to take a moment to thank the people in my life who have shown up for me. I wanted to dedicate this particular episode to those people. You guys know who you are. I'm not going to shout you out in that way, but I do want to say thank you to those of you that have helped me more recently. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But whether it was financially, emotionally, or simply holding space, your help has, your support has helped me more than you would ever know. So thank you very much. Very publicly want to say thank you to all of you that have helped me. It means the world, and I could not do this without you. So anywho, sometimes, we glamorize independence so much that we forget that community is a wellness tool. You guys remember when we were younger, if someone, heaven forbid, someone's loved one passed away, you remember how, well, at least this is the way it was in my neighborhood. Someone passed away, and then the whole neighborhood, the entire community would rally together, and they'd bring food over. They'd come over and make sure everything was good. When I think I mentioned this the other day, when my house burned when we were younger, we lost everything in the fire, everything. And I don't know if this requires a disclaimer or anything. Hopefully this doesn't make people feel uncomfortable. Any of the content that I'm making right now, hopefully it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. Hopefully it encourages and uplifts. But yeah, so when that happened, we lost everything. And but before I knew it, we had clothes, because people were bringing clothes from all over. The church that we attended, they were bringing over bags of clothes for us, for my mom, my dad. my mom and dad, I guess, wanted me and my sister to, you know, uh, didn't want that whole experience to impact us so much. But I remember coming home from school every day, there'd be a new outfit on my bed. We had to rent a different house. It was a lot. It was a lot. But the community stepped up. The community stepped up, and they came through. But anyway, we glamorize independence so much that I think we forget that community is essential to wellness. And I'm learning that, leaning on other people doesn't make me less of a person. It actually makes me more whole. So, we had an unexpected live today. It wasn't exactly what I thought was going to happen, but again, I'm happy to have met Justice Olamida. I know I'm saying your name wrong, and I'm so sorry. Olamida. And then Joyce. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I really appreciate your perspective on things. I really appreciate everybody for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. I have missed so many people that have come into the live, but thank you to my producer for welcoming people in. Anna, Kenneth, Akim Sue 8, Vita Ann, Ruby Red, Jacob can't go back. Welcome to everybody that I have missed. Thank you all so much for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing the information or sharing the live with other people. Before I forget, before we wrap up for the day, please continue to join us live at 6:30 a.m. for A Mile in My Shoes. We do a recap of this live each night at 6:30 p.m. on YouTube. So please make sure you go out to our YouTube channel. We are trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by or before the end of the year. You'll see at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that we have a little progress bar that shows how many followers we have on TikTok. So if you can help us to reach 100,000 subscribers on TikTok, that would be awesome as well. Please subscribe, like I said, to the DAFT Big Girl. It's daily affirmations for the big girl in all of us on YouTube. Please make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload new stuff. It's not just the lives. Daily Affirmations for the Big Girl and All of Us also has a podcast. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, go out to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and YouTube for a limited time anyway. If you want to hear those podcasts, those are a little more structured. The lives are just what they are. They're lives. So whatever happens seems to happen. And today was a huge example of that, where we got to meet 3 new people who are joining the DAFT Big Girl community. So we appreciate them for stepping up and stepping in there. Share your story, your Apple a Day story online. If you want to participate, we are still running the Apple a Day challenge. I forgot to show you guys what you can get to the person or persons who have the most points that you would get from uploading a picture of yourself eating an apple a day. Throughout the remainder of the month of July, we are running the Apple a Day challenge, wherein we eat an apple, we post a picture of ourselves eating said apple, and we use the hashtag Apple Shamer. If you are the person who has the most points at the end of July, you'll receive really cool things in your prize pack. These are just some examples of some patches that we have. We have tumblers such as this. This is our glass version of our tumbler. It comes with straw, bamboo top, and then we also have a couple of t-shirts here as well that you could expect to receive. And these are just 2 of the t-shirts that we have, but we will have more. And there will be some other fun little things that you can expect to get in your prize pack. So if you want to join the Apple a Day challenge, that is what you have to look forward to if you complete the challenge as the top earning person. Finally, if you are not a competitive person and you would like to just purchase your own DAFT branded gear or Apple Shame gear, please go out to our store, bandybox.store. That's BANDY box.store. Thank you to my producer for putting that into the chat. So you can see that there as well. And then finally, if you need any creative support, please reach out to us. My company, Be Positive Productions. This is our logo. So if you see that logo anywhere in the black and yellow, you know it's us. But my website is at the bottom of the screen, www.b as in boy, posproductions.com. Go out to the website, take a look around, see the services that we offer. And if you are in need of said services, please reach out to us. There's contact information there. But before we go, we have one final affirmation. The affirmation of the day: I don't have to do it all alone. I honor the help I've received, and I offer that help in return. So we're rewriting the narrative, you all, on this whole bootstrap culture. We're going to rewrite the narrative. It's not about struggling in silence. It's about healing in community. And that's what we intend to do here at Daily Affirmations for the Big Girl and all of us. So to every hand that has helped me, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say enough. Thank you. I walk because of you. And to those of you that are joining me on this live, let's do this again tomorrow, okay? Bright and early, 6:30 in the morning for the mile in my shoes. And then we're back here again at 7:30 a.m. Until then, you guys take great care. Ta-ta and bye.